and we pulled a backflip on her. And what's going on, guys? Hope you're having a great day out there today. Guys, today we're doing a little bit of shop work on the Traxxas MAXX. Been having a lot of fun with this truck lately. Last time we took it out, had it down at the skate park. This thing got put through quite a beating. Ended up breaking the front shock tower, as you can see here. Completely split the whole top of it off. The shock's just hanging there. So we got some new shock towers for it. This is the part number 8938. But we're going to be getting this fitted up here. Also, we're going to get this thing put together. And then I think we're going to try mounting up these D-Boots 4S backflips on it. I got 4 of these. They fit up here nicely. These tires are still pretty light. I want to see, you know, what the difference is between these and these. Obviously, you get a little more air control, and I'm going to see how it handles. We might give her a little rip out in the snow, because we got lots of that, guys. So we're going to go ahead and get the MAXX fixed up here, and get some new tires mounted up on it, and just do a little bit of shop time here. Also, guys, any of you guys that are just tuning in, we do have the Traxxas X-Max ESC in here, the VLX 8S, running with the stock motor. This thing has been a beast and just a ton of fun. We might even throw a 6S lipo in this thing today and take it out in the snow and give it a rip. So if you guys are interested in see a little shop time with the MAXX, so stay tuned, everybody. All right, guys, well, we're not going to bore you with the whole entire process here. But, well, I guess there's no need in unscrewing this since everything's just falling apart. But all you need to remove here is obviously your shock. There's these 2 screws here, this one, and then there's one down in here. And there's also one that goes through the shock tower, the top here. Remove that, and this whole piece should come out of there. I'm going to go ahead and get this removed, and I'll let you know if there's any other little weird pieces that got to come apart besides that. Well, everyone, they decided to make this slightly more complicated. You know, this upper bulkhead would have been super easy to change out had this little upper front hinge pin brace did not need to go through, trying to show you guys this, need to go through this. Because this loops through here, so you have to remove the whole upper front hinge pin brace and remove both of your upper A-arms and get this piece out, and then basically slide this back in there, and then it all kind of goes back in one piece. I get they're trying to lock stuff together, but, you know, what should have been a 5-minute job is now turned into a little bit more tearing down. But still, not terrible at all. But I'm going to go ahead and get this thing back together, and I'll show you guys when we're done, and we'll take this thing out for a little rip. All right, everybody, get this thing back together now. I got the front hinge pin retainer on both sides locked in here, and you got to kind of get everything juggled into place. It's definitely a little different than the X-Max setup, obviously, but it's not hard. It's kind of weird the way that you got to get all the steering pins and stuff lined up, and those don't want to line up unless your shock towers are kind of in place. So it's kind of a little bit of a juggling act, getting everything in place so that it'll all kind of just fall together. So be patient with it if you're tearing it down. But again, it's very simple, but just more difficult than I thought it should be. All right, everyone. Well, we finally got this thing almost back together again. And let me tell you something. I know this is probably going to sound stupid to some of you, but this little top plate is one finicky little design. You got to get the front locked in here before you get any other else part locked in. And then you got to make sure that obviously your servo horns, part of your servo saver and all that are locked into the little piece. And just trying to get all that to fit up at the same time can be a little bit of a fight. So be patient with it. Like I said, it's easy enough to do, just weird the way that all that stuff has to all lock together just right. But anyway, we got the new shock tower mounted up here. I'm going to go ahead and get the front upper hinge pin screwed in now, and then get the bumper mounted up, and then we're going to chuck some tires on this thing real quick, and then maybe take it out and just give it a little rip around in the snow and see how the D-Boots 4S backflips work out on maybe a 6S MAXX. All right, everyone, she is all back together again. We're going to throw a 6,000 milliamp 120C Power Hobby 6S lipo in this thing. I've never ran this thing on 6S yet. Hopefully the motor can take it. I'm assuming it does. I know some other guys have said that they've ran these on 6S. So we're going to go ahead and take her out, give her a little rip around in the snow for a few minutes, see what it's like on 6S. Obviously, not too much traction going to be out there in the snow, but we're going to go and chuck the tires on now, and I'll bring you guys back when we're ready to take it for a spin. And bam, there she is. Got the D boots back flips on the Traxxas MAXX. Looks pretty good. They got a nice, the proportion seems really nice. So we're going to take this thing out now, give her a little rip around in the snow, have a little fun, see how these things get and how they got some good tread on them, so they might hook up better than the X-Max did the other day with these belted Proline tires. But anyway, let's go have some fun with the MAXX, guys. All right, she is fired up on 6S. I'm not sure how charged this battery is. Oh man, yeah, this thing is going to have some pep in it. Oh, she's on her wheels. Man, this thing has got some snap to it, guys. I mean, I'm barely laying in the trigger. The boots are hooking up a little bit better than the Proline tires were the other day on the X-Max. Well, I think this thing is going to be a lot of fun on 6S. When it's actually dry out, that is. This is kind of a hard test, but... Oh, man. Yeah, she got a lot more pep to it. And I think this battery is like partially dead already anyway. I had this in... Oh, man. It's a mess out here. It is cold, but it is still a ton of fun. I'm not going to make this video too long, guys. We're just kind of figured I'd get the MAXX fixed up here. Oh, man, she's jumping. You know, somebody gave me a comment the other day that I need to wet this all down with the hose and basically turn it into a solid sheet of ice jump. We might give that a try. I might bring the hose out here today and soak this down and make it nice and hard and turn it into a little ramp here. At least so I got something to jump. I could bust out my wood ramp, but it's a little more fun making it out of the snow. She is jumping quite nice. Can't wait to run this thing. All right, well, I ain't staying out here too long because it is cold. I'm gonna give this thing a couple more jumps. We're gonna call it a day. Nice. Well, you know, we'll check the temps before we finish up here. It's kind of cold, it's gonna be hard to tell, but we'll see, make sure the motor's not getting too hot running on this. Because, I mean, we are spinning a lot, so it's definitely putting a lot of work on the motor. Now, I know she's not getting out of that one. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna give her one more rip, and then we're gonna call it a day, I think, here. Oh, jeez. Man, we've been getting so much snow here that it just hasn't stopped. All right, last jump. Promise. Oh, and we pulled a backflip on her in the snow. She will wheelie even in the snow with these tires. So this might be a good one to take out here and rip around when the snow is a little bit deeper, because in between the power, weight, and everything in this thing, it's actually pretty fun out there. It's hooking up a lot better than I thought it was. But all right, we're gonna check the temps on this thing real quick. I'll just keep you guys on. Hope you guys aren't too bored. You're enjoying watching something. I know all of us in the Northeast are kind of not the same this time of year with, holy cow. Yeah, we got a little bit of snow in here. But the motor, yeah, I mean, it's packed in snow, so it can't get too hot. But it's running nice and cool. Everything is, obviously. But, guys, I'm going to definitely be running this thing from now on 6S. We'll take this thing out for some more rips here. As soon as the snow melts down enough at the skate parks and all that, and the BMX track, the motocross track, I don't care if it's cold, we will be heading down. But right now, it is what it is. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We got the MAXX fixed back up again. Got her running on 6S, and we got the D-Boots 4S backflips on it. I think I'm going to really like these tires, but we'll see what it's like in the dry conditions. But that's going to do it. So until next time, y'all be safe. Be careful out there. Peace out, everybody.